Hello and welcome for another stream. Hopefully the races will go a bit better than they did last night. Bit of a calamity last night. I'm just going to register for the race before I forget. That's an important thing. Somebody's walking past, so the dogs are probably going to go nuts in a second. As you can see, we're in the middle of the sea, which isn't ideal. We want to be a lot better than that. Excellent. Garage. Alright. Hopefully we get a chance to have a quick lap before the race starts. Thanks for popping along. Anyone who's watching, don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already, to get that in straight away. Hopefully on for a couple of hours. See how we do. Absolutely peeing down outside. Just been out with the dogs. Taken for a walk in the rain. It was actually quite nice to be out in the rain. It was been absolutely sweltering the last few days, so it's nice to be slightly cooler. Although on the downside, it's quite muggy, so I'm sweating now. It's not cold, but it's just damp as well. We all got quite damp, me and the two dogs, so I've just been drying them off, getting them drying. One of them's going a bit nuts in the bed over there, trying to dry herself off. Because one of them had a haircut recently, so his hair's quite short, so he's not too bad to dry off. Because normally he's like a big sponge. He gets wet, he stays wet all day. The other one's got like magic fair that just dries instantly. It's quite bizarre. She shakes like once and it's dry. Anyway, right, let's see. Do a lap. Well, bit of a lap, I guess. Just to get into it, because I've not played this at all today. In typical fashion, we jump straight into a race. I was kind of hoping to get on a bit earlier and do a few laps, but we're taking the dogs out and stuff. Wasn't really possible. Let's get in before it stops me. Right. Hey BTR, how's it going? Thanks for popping in. Good start. I was just about to say that the plan for tonight is trying to be a bit more consistent and not bin it all the time, so I'm gonna maybe not push so hard. I was trying to be a bit quick on the controls yesterday, and I was doing all sorts of things. So it might lose me a few places, but I'll see if we can get through without completely binning it, especially on the first lap. I think we binned it on every race apart from one last night. And if we have a decent run, there's a chance we could get back into DRB before next week's races. Because we'll be on race B next week. And hopefully do okay with that one. I did okay with it last time we had it. I quite like Catalonia. So we've, oh my god, BD. It's gonna be those lobbies, isn't it? So that guy's gonna pump me off on the first corner if he gets a chance. BD, ouch. That's not what you want, is it? Guy called Asbo. That's not promising either, especially when he's got a C rating. And then we've got a sprinkling of CSs in the middle. Trying to see if there's anyone I've recognised from the last few days. Don't think there is. It's really weird. You know, I'll be on this, most evenings, and it's nearly always a different set of people who's playing. Quite bizarre. Hopefully, if we get back into B, though, we might see some of the people who pop into chat. Hey, Ross, how's it going? Non-days are great days. Bin days, yeah. Yeah, it's when you get towards... It's normally when you get at the top end. So, being in the middle of C and getting these, it must be quiet tonight. I'm guessing not many people playing. That would be my guess, anyway. trying to think. No footy on or anything, because that's like tomorrow, isn't it? The England match, people will be watching that. I don't know, was there any racing on or anything tonight? Like Formula 1 on? Anything like that? No idea. I'm guessing people start playing this tonight because it's Sunday. I guess everyone's bored of the daily races by now. Right. That was a good start, wasn't it? Very first corner onto the grass. Exactly what I said I was going to try not to do. There's already carnage behind. Hopefully that's out of the system. Ah, we're Canadian GP, okay. I don't really follow F1, so... Oh, someone having a bit of a mare there. Take a little bit of a wide line. Slightly wary of that green car because it looks like it's going to send it. I do like the Catholic track. Oh, we've had it thunder and lightning and stuff most of the afternoon. It's been raining on and off. I've not really watched F1 since all the Prost Mansell days. Senna and all them. I tend to watch rallying. WRC, occasionally a bit of rallycross. Apart from that, it's just a bit of footy and tennis, really. A bit wild there. Guy's gonna catch up with me again. Guy behind's been doing really well. I would have expected to get punted off. slow through there. And there. The main thing that I don't like about the rallying is the actual, obviously the driving itself is very impressive, it always is. It's just that there's so few manufacturers in it. Because there used to be a lot more, like when you had Citroen and Volkswagen, as well as Hyundai and Toyota and all them. Now there's only essentially 3. Penalty. Should have gone into second then. Overshot that a bit. Should be okay though. Should keep this position. The guy behind should get within about 2 seconds, unless he's got a penalty as well. I'm looking forward to the new rally game off EA to see what they do with it. Because the Kiloton one had sort of got very samey. For some reason it actually got slightly worse rather than better when they had more time on it. Well, 6 is a fairly solid result for the first one, especially as soon as we came off on the very first corner. Kept it pretty steady after that. Positive DR, so I'll take it. I'll do. First one. Phone in to charge. Be interesting to see what popular car is next week. I know the Porsche always does well at Catalonia. So I've been, every time I've used it, it's been on the Porsche. And yes, Porsche's done well. Cheers. Right, for the close, try and get the Ghost on and see if we can get close to that, because I'll try pushing it in the qualifying. See if we can improve our time a little bit. Oops. Oh. Should get the fan set up. We do have a big fan over in the corner. Just put it next to me. I'm absolutely roasting. Right, get off for the next one. I haven't got a new Silvia in first place. Have that one. Didn't realise Silvia got up there. Should have checked where it was in C. Should have gone up a tiny bit, especially with all the B races in there. Hey Peter, how's it going? Race B for me next week. I like the combination of Catalonia, especially without the chicane. So I did okay on it last time we had it. Although that was on controller, so we'll stick into the wheel, see how we get on. Saying that, Suzuka's a good track as well. I always struggle a bit with the Group 2 cars. Then with the Group 2, you've got to be properly on it to get decent times, because they're so quick. Any mistakes will lose you an absolute ton of time. So they're less forgiving, shall we say. Should have switched to third quicker. You do get used to it. Oh yeah, in the lower lobbies it will be horrible. There's not too many slow corners on the Catalonia track. Obviously the first turn's always a bit problematic. But I think last time I was braking a bit later than everybody else. Oops, gone a bit wide there. Although there's I'm just trying to think where it is. After the first corner, you have that kind of sweeping bit where you go under the bridge, and then it's a tight turn to the right, and then there's a left-hander, which is quite tight. That can be a bit of a bump fest going down there. And the penalties are really harsh on that one as well. It's quite on a long straight. It's just before the long straight. Or it's on the long straight, so you lose tons of time, and then you've got the chicane after the straight, which is always a bit tight, so people tend to pun you at the end of the straight. Oh nice. Everyone uses the same one though. That's the thing with Group 2. I think everyone just uses the Nissan. Or is it the Subaru? One of the two. Everyone uses the same car. Because obviously there's the Audi they added, but I think that's quite tricky compared to the... the one that everyone uses. I can't remember if it was the Nissan. I think it might have been. Or was it? It's either Nissan or the Subaru. Will that be a penalty? Horrible corner, I'll take it. Although some people use the SLK in Group 2, because the SLK has got really, really good speed, so a Suzuka on the long straight, that'll do really well. But it just doesn't do corners. So you overtake everybody on the straight, and then you smash everyone on the corners. That's what happened at Spa. Yes, the SLK is quite popular as well. The SLK is like one of the legend cars or something like that. Oh, we'll get a bit of a lap in. Penalty as well. I'm just not turning in early enough on that. Never mind. Keep going. The penalty won't really come in until the end of the lap. I thought it got a bit wide there. Or over the line anyway. Right, drink some tea before the race starts. So I'm guessing it's going to be C's and B's again. Oh no, it's all C's this time, that's good. Travis in the Sirocco. Interesting. Hairy arms. Is that Richard Keys? The playwright is busy YouTubering. Should go in his chat and tell him to come here. Try and pinch his subscribers. Don't do that, I was just messing. Right. Let's see if we can not bin it on the first corner this time. Oops. Don't need the rain radar. Maybe outside, but not here. Hey Chunky, how's it going, dude? Thanks for popping in. Saw you were streaming F1 before, what did you think? Didn't get a chance to join, unfortunately. I noticed you were on. I was watching, who was I watching play it? I was Basic Ollie I saw the other day playing it. And Spa looked horrible. Spa was horrendous. It was completely flat. It's like someone had ironed Spa. Yeah, definitely not laser scan, that's for sure. I lost a bit of time there. Oh, right, okay. Saying that, with Fanatec wheels, the support often tends to be a bit later. You know, I don't think I've seen any PlayStation game for ages, apart from this. Maybe even this. With the Fanatec wheels. Always have problems when games come out on PlayStation. Thrustmaster seems to be fine. They always seem to support Thrustmaster first, because I guess it's more popular, and not Logitech. And the Fanatec stuff seems to get supported later. Oh, a bit wide. Oh, it's gone really dark on the circuit now. I hate it when it does that. Managed to pull away a tiny bit, but I think he got a better corner than we did. I was thinking of downloading it for the free trial on EA Play, because I've got it on the Xbox. Game Pass. But I watched Basic Ollie playing it and I just thought, nah, you're alright. Oh, I think I might have got a penalty there. Yeah. Would have done without that. The feeling on the wheel is so much better tonight than the absolute shambles of last night. Shame I'm going to lose this position though. Wonder how far the guy is behind him, because you do lose about a second and a half. What are you doing? I'm on the inside. Let's go round. Just go round. had to slow down a tiny bit then. Yeah, if you're playing with mates and stuff, then fair enough. Ah, it's a shame. Back end stepped out. Hopefully this guy picks up a penalty on the last lap. So I think we're faster than him. Ah, it's another penalty. Turned in too early. That's no good. Hello, Rook. That's a shame. Oh well, second it is then, I guess. I've kind of lost out on fastest lap. Oh, I've got fastest lap at the moment. I thought it'd well been that idea. Everyone must be really slow in this lobby if I've got fastest lap. None of them have been good. Penalty for good measure. Now that's probably killed me. That's no good, is it? Oh, what a shame that was. That was a bit of a harsh penalty. Give me a second and a half for that. It's been going alright. First race we finished 6th, having nearly binned it on the very first corner. This race, penalties killed us, basically. We had, what, about 4 seconds of penalties. So yeah, penalties killed us. So we just need to avoid them in the next one. Still, fastest lap. DR's going upwards, that's what we want. Yeah, I'd often, on a Sunday, I tend to often do a lobby for next week's races, but after it was, we did so badly last night, I just wanted to sort of get back on and have a few decent races. Cheers, Chunky. Yeah, because there was only one race last night where I didn't bin it. Just kept spinning out. Alright, see if we can get anywhere near this ghost. See if we can beat our time. I know we're already pole, but... How come, Chunky? You're not into the dailies? I still really enjoy him, chaos and all. I just like the competitive nature of it. honest, the single player side of the game doesn't interest me in the slightest. Just like the competition. I've done it again. Just not turning in early enough. That's fair enough, you know, if you enjoy it, then good. You're doing, you've got quite a good niche with your money builds. Nice. Interested to see what that is. I think YouTube thinks I've just turned into a shorts channel now. It's been absolutely mental this last week. Stupid number of views on the shorts. Practically nothing on anything else. There we go. Go for a bit of an excursion. Let's try that again. The main problem with shorts is, although it's great for pulling in new subscribers, it's awesome for pulling in new subscribers, shorts, especially if because nearly every short I do, it's pretty much guaranteed to get over 1,000 views on a short. Yeah, I've been surprised about TikTok. Because I remember uploading some Call of Duty stuff, you know, ages ago. Because that's what I tended to play most. And it did nothing. Actually, hardly any views. And then for some reason, the Gran Turismo 7 stuff's been more popular. But never going to make any money off shorts. Because it's, you don't get anything. I think you get like something like a penny every couple of thousand views. Because I've got one shorts video, it's got over 80,000 views on it. And I think it's earned me something like £2. But then, obviously gaining the subs will probably watch other stuff, hopefully. Oh, cheers. That's what I've been trying to do with it. I've been trying to, instead of just being like a clip, I do post them occasionally, like just a very short clip or something, if something cool happens. But I've been playing around with trying to do, like you say, more story-based stuff, trying to fit race highlights in a short, which is tricky with the format. Vertical format is a nightmare for gameplay. So much faffing around. Just helps that this game's got so many replay cameras and stuff. But yeah, horrible format. Yeah, I've got one to do from the start of the week. A race I had on this, the first lap was quite good. So I was going to do a short on that, because I reckon I could fit it into a minute. The last one I did, what was it? The last track It wasn't the last one, it was Grand Valley. That last one? Yeah, when we were at Grand Valley, there was a race there that was absolutely nuts. Trying to edit it down to a minute. Nightmare. Had to cut loads of bits out. But then, I kind of hope it improves my kind of editing for race. You know, if I'm editing together a proper race video. So I want to try and cut out the faff. Yeah, I guess, because it's one thing with shorts, it'd be nice to include some where it's got like the camera view, but if I try and record the cameras and the gameplay separate, as well as the stream and everything, it just kills my laptop. It sounds like it's going to take off. Oh, what was that for? 8 minutes, 1 second. Tell you what, practically none of my videos are 8 minutes. No, nobody watches it. If you can get an 8-minute video that someone is going to watch nearly all of it, then you're doing a good job. It's one reason why I didn't do them. I don't know. It's very rare I'll do a long enough video. Then people get bored or they just skip ahead and stuff like that. Obviously, that's just my videos. You know, I can't speak for anyone else's. Because I do tend to watch videos in their entirety if I watch one. Well, I've kind of said that to. Let's wait for the race. I've kind of said that anything I earn off YouTube, I'll spend on stuff for the channel for now, anyway. And because shorts don't earn anything, I don't get any money off YouTube really. Because my normal videos don't get any views. Get a couple of hundred. So it's you're never gonna get anything out of that. Because like your stuff with like you get a couple of K views out of all your videos for the money stuff. You know, you should get a decent return on that. Get a payout every couple of months or so. Oh, make sure you fill out the tax stuff right as well. I made a mistake the first time. I did the tax stuff. I ended up getting charged tax. My first payout should have been like, I think it was something like 85 quid. And I only got like 60 something because they took like 20% tax because I'd filled out the form wrong. So I went back in and redid it. And last time I got a payout, I got all of it. Didn't have to pay any tax. Plus, yeah, I suppose. Plus, you're allowed to earn up to £1,000 a year off like a side hustle or a hobby before you have to declare it for any tax. So I'm in no danger of that for now. I don't have to worry about any of that. But if it ever gets to a point where I start earning over £1,000 a year, then you have to go down the old route of setting up as a company and sole trader and all that kind of nonsense. But I don't have to worry about that for a year or two, I expect, if not longer. Oh, here's Alpha Lunge. Knew that was coming. Now it's gone. Back end's gone. could see it was trying to push on the inside, so I thought I'll defend the inside, and in the alpha, I just knew he was just going to take me out. Oh yeah, I just enjoy doing it. Yeah, if you go into YouTube expecting to be rich, then I'm sure people will generally be disappointed. I think even getting to like the Rory's level, that must be so stressful. YouTube's like your job. Because it's so random, fluctuates so much. It'd be so really hard. Unless you're at the point where you earn like silly money. People like Jack Frags and stuff, which must earn an absolute fortune. But even they stress loads about it. No worries, Chunky. Thanks for popping in. Don't forget to leave a like on your way out, if you've not already done so. Good luck with your planning. Cheers, dude. Got you well trained. Always annoying though, you get half a second penalty for being pushed wide. Oh, someone's gone off. Let's see if we can not get a penalty. Oh, it's a horrible line. What was that? That was so bad. Oh, excellent. Well, this is looking familiar. Tyres are dirty. I'll have to check the replay and see what happened. That first corner. That's more like it. No, I'm not paying attention there. It's totally not paying attention. Don't know. Am I even going to get back to the track in time? Oh well. Let's wait for these guys to overtake me. Save doing another lap. I wonder if it's still the Alpha that's in first place. This is the first lap we didn't get a penalty. Yeah, it is. Oh well. See if he says anything. Hey? 4-second penalty. What did he do? He must have properly taken someone out for that. Oh well. Guess that's what he was like. Oh, let's forget about that one. Try and do a bit better on the next one. Give him a thanks for the clean race. Let's just have a look, see what he did. He might have just missed his braking, but it looks like he just took me out. We'll have a look. I'll shut those blinds as well. Let's go and have a nose. Hey Callum, how's it going? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, guy goes with his no space. Because the Alpha's always going to out-accelerate. So I saw him coming over, so I thought, I'll go over. Yeah. I swung over to you, like, I should have blocked it off right at the start. So, a good chunk of that was my fault, I think. Just never looks that way from the radar. Right, let's register for the next one. So we've probably lost pretty much everything we gained. Yeah, back where we started. 3 races in and exactly where we started. It's like Rocket League. I used to play on that for an entire night and end up in exactly the same position I was when I started the night. Alright, let's go into that. Right, I should just be back in a sec. I'm just going to go and close those blinds. Right, back. Yeah, get the blinds closed because we just have people walking past and looking in and going, oh, what's he doing in there? Right, hopefully this next race will actually do a bit better. The first 2 were quite promising and then we got taken out at the start, but on the replay I'll give him too much space up the inside. Should have just let him go really, and then just tried to take him on the next bit of the track. Thanks everyone for popping in, by the way. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already, and consider subscribing if you've not done so. And also let me know where you found the channel from. That'd be interesting to know. Hello Phil, how's it going? How'd you get on with your races earlier on? It's quite bizarre watching someone racing on the standard Nürburgring GP circuit, because I'm so used to the sprint variant of it. It always looks like people are just going the wrong way. Yes, I remember. I think a lot of people have done that. I've had a few join. Come on, pay attention. I've had a few people join from racing. There's been a few from streams. And now a couple have come over from TikTok or seen the shorts. So yeah, it's just curious to know. Try and get one decent lap in. Yeah, we've not been too bad. First couple of races went okay. Last race was a bit carnage. Hopefully this next one will be alright. If we could avoid penalties, we should get back into B, because we've got the pace for it. Brake a tiny bit later there. So come in a bit wider. It's 124, it's going to be a 139 or a 140 I think this lap. No worries. Thanks for popping in. Well, that first sector looked a bit better. A little bit slower through there, though. There we go. Thought about got another one in. Still pole. Christoph Corrado. That's a good name. Playwrights in again. Do you think that Playwrights on YouTube? $141, all right. It's quite a track. It's a track that it's easy to lose time on, and especially the first section, the very first sector, you can lose a ton of time on it, and the last turn before the big straight. Those two corners are very, very much, well, very key, I should say, for doing well. And for the rest of it, it's staying as close as you can to the curbs. If you start going wide, that's when you lose time. Alright, cool. Nice one. I'll have to check him out. Well, 38.7, nice one. Right, I've got a Ferrari behind, and they accelerate really quick. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought the Alpha was that great, but it's I suppose it's still suppose it's still okay as a car. Especially on tracks like this where there's lots of slow, twisty bits. Picked up another penalty. I don't think I got away with it. Yeah, the Alpha's great. Got great low-end acceleration. And like you say, brilliant out the corners. And it turns really well. Thought that guy behind was going to go up for a lunge then on the inside. Not a great line through there. Too tight a line. Probably going to get overtaken by these guys behind as well. Catching this guy up. I got a penalty there. Got out of that corner a bit earlier than me. Surprised he got away with a penalty on that. Guys behind have dropped back. Ferrari's so much quicker out of that corner. The Silvias have got really good top end speed. So 4th and 5th gear are the best areas for the Silvia. Whereas the Ferrari's better on the low end. See how much time I lost by not being really close to that curve then. So I've been losing all the time. Should be good for second. Go on, George. Thanks for popping in. It is, on this account, it's a 1:38.3, I think. 1:38.3 on this, and it was a 1:38.1 the other account. Still, best result of the night so far. Nice to have a clean race, for a change. Oh, nice one. Yeah, GG's, mate. Did well. It's a good race. Thanks for popping in. Nice to have a clean one. There you go. Yeah, it was a good one, that. Top end of B on the main. I was in A up until end of last week. So I'm literally millimeters off an A on the other account. But we're kind of sticking to this one for now to get used to the wheel. I tend to race on controller with the other one. Hi Stan, thanks for popping in. You can see the times on here, actually. Yeah, there's the quality times. So the top one I did on controller, and this second one I did on the wheel. But we're trying to get better on the wheel. Let's load in a Ghost and see if we can get any better. So yeah, I'm trying to get this account back into B. And the other account, next time I do that, I'll be aiming to try and get it back into A. 1:37.6 is a decent time. Yeah, it's definitely not one of my best tracks. What rank you racing is? You in B, eh? Because I've seen 1:37s in B. Hey, right, okay. Nice one. Yeah, my paces tend to be sort of top end of B, bottom end of A, really. Well, on controller anyway. Whoops. On a wheel, nowhere near. Nowhere near. Say bottom end of B pace. Trickiest thing I found in A was you're always backfilling A+ lobbies, because it was when we were racing at what was it, Lago Maggiore Centre, when we were doing that one, every race I was in when it was racing in A, it was full of it, half the lobby was A+, so there was no way you were going to finish in the top half. Everyone's time was just way faster. So every race you automatically lost a tiny bit of DR, and there wasn't anything you could do about it unless you were fast enough to get up to the A+ speeds. Yeah, it's only small margins as well. Because I've mostly sort of raced in B, and it's one thing I noticed with A is people make so many fewer mistakes. And if you mess up a corner, just slide a tiny bit, then you're going to lose 2 places straight away. Like me going wide here, that would have been 2 places down. It's so tight. And everyone's a lot more brutal as well, I found that out. Bottom end of A was absolutely savage. Oops, done it again. I'm like binning it around there. No worries. Thanks for popping in, George. If you could leave a like, that would be awesome. Have a good one, mate. Definitely brake later on that first corner. I was way too late as well. Too wide. Well, again, that was a penalty. I don't think I'm quite on the pace to beat the lap record tonight. Hey, Poison Monkey, how's it going? Yeah. I kind of felt a bit like that last night. Tell you what though, it must be pretty bad if you'd rather tidy the kitchen. The races tonight so far haven't been too bad. I think we've only had one really, really bad one. Alright, that's not good. No, we're not any closer. Actually, we might be. So, tell a lie. After that last result, we might be slightly closer. But last night, we went from being right on C, right on the cusp of B, when we started last night, and me thinking, oh yeah, we'll have a couple of races, we'll get into B, it'll be great. Binned it on nearly every single race last night, apart from one. So we were sort of towards the bottom end of C. And we've had a mixed results tonight. Should be about just over, yeah, about 3/4. Due to that last race. So we started tonight middle of C. Had 3 races and we stayed middle of C because we had 2 okay ones and a shocker. And then the last one was good. So hopefully if this one goes well, I've got a couple of Bs a bit further down. Have to be slightly nervous by someone called Asbo, especially with that rating. We had a good race with Christopher Matthews, who was in chat just before. I just noticed that I was the first person not to ram him off. Yeah, we had a really good race, the last one. So hopefully more of the same. Although without me screwing it up and letting him past. Just want to try and get into B before next week. And then it'll be interesting to try and manage next week's races without completely binning it in the Group 3. There's definitely a few dodgy bits. Hey Balti, how's it going? Yes, happy Father's Day to any dads. I don't have any kids, so that kind of just passes me by, really. Although somebody did send me a card for the dogs. So being a dog dad. What am I doing? Come on. That was horrible. Not paying attention there at all. That was my mistake. Oh, there's no turning, is there? The car doesn't turn on the grass. Full lock and it's not doing anything at all. He's just quick. He was just doing alright. That was my mistake. The back end slipped and I had to slow down. And because he was quite close, he had nowhere to go. I don't think there was much you could do about that one. Yeah. No, he's just good at decent speed. I just messed the corner up. It seems to be my thing tonight, is that corner. Always one. Oh my god, come on, tyres. To be honest, this is about 10 times better than last night. Last night I wouldn't even make it round the first lap without binning it. Penalties have been killing me tonight. It's so humid as well. Absolutely bucket to sweat. And it puts me, I think it puts me off, that kind of thing. Because I'm a bit sweaty and a bit uncomfortable and the concentration's out the window. I wonder what happened to that guy who was in second. I wonder if he got taken out or if he got a penalty because I went off. That's better. So 1:43.02 is the fastest. I can go quicker than that. See if we can catch any of the guys in front. Not doing that, I won't. It's another penalty. That's absolutely killed me tonight. Getting too many penalties. Like that as well. Just not getting the lines right at all. May as well wait for the other guys to catch up again. Seems to be the way. But so far, we had two good races, a shocker. I think in a middling, another okay race, well, good race, and then the shocker. I was hoping to try and get a bit more consistent tonight. It's been less consistent. I think last night we were just consistently terrible. Let's go and park over here and wait for everyone to come past. Just park there and wait for someone to come past. Then it'll save me having to do all that. Handbrake on. Oh, okay. And I've noticed for some bizarre reason. Yes, that is a good point. The only thing I'm consistent at tonight. And for some reason, I've started doing that stupid thing where I'm pressing the accelerator and the brake at the same time. When I'm pressing the accelerator, I haven't got my foot off the brake and the other way. So I wonder what happened to... oh, he came 6th. I'll have to see what happened to him. Because when I went, I just lost the back end. Yeah, I was unfortunate of that. Back end went. Yeah, back end on the car went. So you just ended up hitting me. Let's have a little look. Yeah, because I know you had nowhere to go. Coming out of that corner. Just put the power on too early. Let's have a look. Oh. Driver names on? Yeah. A terrible face corner as well. Wasn't paying attention. It's coming around here. I went far too wide there, and then the back end slipped out. So I had nowhere to go. Did you get a penalty for that? Oh, you got smacked by that guy. I don't know what happened to him. Oh, nightmare. Ouch. Oh. F's in chat for Chris. That was horrible. Yeah, messed this up. I hit the brakes way too late. Went far too wide, and then I tried to put the power on. And the car just went. Ah well. What can you do? That corner's been my bane tonight. Yeah, proper carnage in this race sometimes. So yeah, back to the middle of sea, back where we started. We just need a run of a couple of decent races. So annoying. It can be, yeah. I don't normally like it. I don't normally like the Silvia. I prefer the Ferrari and the McLaren. Boy, it's just... Silvia is just so good. It's almost like if you don't use the Silvia, you're just putting yourself at a disadvantage to start the race. Ah, penalty. I thought it was a bit off there. They're going to have to nerf it. Yeah, the Silvia needs a nerf. Like a big nerf. The Ferrari and the McLaren need a slight tweak, I think. And that would kind of level things up a bit more. In Group 4. This Group 3 is okay, pretty much. Such a fine line on that first bend between nailing it and just losing it. See if I can get a couple of, well, get a lap in the 138s at least. That's better. So I was lapping this in the 138s for fun earlier in the week. Penalty. Power on too early. Yeah, I suppose. Tell you what I really like though, is if you had a slipstream on the Ghost. That'd be useful. I think I got away without the penalty there, but slid the car, so I've lost a load of time. You've got to be quite patient on that corner as well if you take it in third. I think on the first lap. I tend to take it in second if I remember. That's a horrible line as well, it's too wide. And you can actually ride across the grass on there. when you're pushing, you tend to be impatient. If you're not quite in the zone with it. Hopefully this will be a 138 lap. No, 139. Brakes on. Let's just check the old stats before we start. At least my hands aren't knackered, do it like they are on controller. I could use a wheel for ages compared to a controller. Just need to get as fast. Thanks everyone who's popped in, by the way. Good to have a few people in. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already, and consider subscribing if you've not done that either. Oh, you're bored of the kitchen now? That's what it is. Mind you, if you stepped away from it for a bit and then gone back, hopefully you'll be alright. We've got a load of bees in here, again, and it's the Wreckfest bees. Not even with Christopher this time. I would imagine he's in B by now. Okay, no worries. As long as you don't get it. Right, hopefully we're back on. Get it sorted. Yeah, I had to quit out of the race because the laptop had died. So because the laptop had died, screen went black. So I I had to bin out of the race, unfortunately. Oh my word! I thought I'd sorted that yesterday. This is rather unfortunate if the laptop's going to keep crashing on me. Right, so I am just going to go and grab a brew, seeing as we've missed that race. Go up for the next one, see if the laptop will last. If it lasts for another couple of races, great. If it doesn't, we'll probably just have to end it because it might be just overheating. Feels kind of warm. Might prop it up a bit, see if we've got a bit more airflow. So I shall be back in a second. Right, we're back. Yeah, the TCS thing's annoying, the bug. And because I have TCS on with the wheel, I never know if I'll have to keep checking if it's on 3 or not. Right, let's see how badly our stats have been killed. Yeah, pretty bad. Because I had to bin out the last race because the screen went black. Because the laptop crashed again. It's been so annoying because I took it to bits yesterday. Cleaned it all out. And it's still doing it. So I'm wondering if the thermal paste on the processor's gone. And it's a laptop, so you can't do anything about it because it's soldered. It's not like you can take the... It's not like you can take it out, repaste it and put it all back in. Because of the way it's fastened. I suppose I could take the fans and the heatsink off and try and redo it that way. Because the cooling goes through there. I just think it's overheating. Keyboard's quite warm. I do have another laptop that doesn't have a GPU in it though. So I might see if that is sufficient. Because it's an i7. I've got an i7, it's got 32 gig of RAM in it. Probably. I do have a fan. I've raised it up a bit. I've lifted it up a bit off the platform it was on to give a bit more space underneath for more air. So we'll see if we get through the next race anyway. Because yeah, because the laptop's it's a pain to maintain. It's not like most laptops where you've got an access panel underneath. This one, there's 20 screws on the bottom of it. 20 screws you have to undo, and there is yeah, some plastic bits and bobs you got to prise off to open it up. So I opened it up yesterday, hoovered all the fans out because there's 2 big fans under it. Hoovered all them out because they were full of crap. Only on a low hoover though. Checked all the connectors were connected, checked the memory was seated properly. The SD drive, checked that was seated properly. Couldn't really get at the processor because it was underneath the way, because there's like a load of ducting from the fans all over the processor. So I couldn't really get to that. But since I did it, the fans have been spinning up less and it's been cooler. And I've ran all the diagnostics on Windows, checking for corrupt drivers and files and all that kind of stuff. Done all that kind of thing. All the Windows stuff's okay. Ran some restore on display drivers and all that kind of stuff, and that's all updated. Windows updates installed. So, you know, software size, it seems alright. So, I don't know. It could be, there's just probably some faulty hardware going on, but the blue screen of death that comes up, it's like a different one every time. Because if it was like the same thing all the time, it'd point at an issue. But it's often like just critical processor stopped and things like that, which kind of makes me think it's because of it overheating. Which is a pain in the bum, to be honest. Because it's a bit awkward trying to stream with it when you can't rely on it. Like I say, I'll have to try my other little laptop. It's only a tiny one, but I'll see if it can encode a stream fast enough. Because it's my old works laptop, the other one. Because I got a new laptop in work recently, and they let you keep the old one. If you did a charity donation, like 25 quid, you can keep the old laptop. Because it was working alright, I thought it'd be handy to have a spare. I'm kind of glad I did now. I'm just going to have a mess around and see if I can get all the streaming software set up. So I've got all my OBS stuff and everything all backed up. Alright, so this will probably be the last race of the night. Because I know my missus will be coming in just after 11, so probably won't get time for another one after this. So hopefully we'll finish on a good one. And instead of being in B, which was the ambition tonight, we might, with a bit of luck, get back. I work in software. Yeah, I used to do software development years ago, but more on the QA side these days. So doing software within the energy industry. So. Oh, nice one. Yeah, I've done that mostly since uni. Although I've done all sorts. I've done development, I've done localization stuff as well. But yeah, just kind of had a knack for the had a knack for finding holes in other people's logic, basically. So I've stayed on the QA side of things. Not particularly exciting, but like I say, I seem to be fairly good at it. Well, we've managed to get past the horrible corner on the first lap. Ow, rubbish. Terrible line again. Penalties are absolutely killing me tonight. 1 second as well, that's harsh. I'm going to lose about 4 positions now, I reckon. If not 5. Bit of a lunge from that guy. This race is a bit of a non-starter, isn't it? Don't know what happened to the guy behind because he's slower than I am. See if we can get any of these places back. Not the best corner. Oh, what was he doing? Like he just slammed the brakes on. Oh my god. Just got nudged, didn't it? Just car started going, and once it got nudged, that was it. Where'd that guy appear from? Did you just get reset? It would be quite amusing if we started the stream aiming to get into DRB and we actually finished it in D. I mean, how bad would that be? Because that's kind of where it's going. That guy's not going to catch it. That was a shocker again. Oh my god, most of them have been terrible tonight. I don't even know if we got any roulettes to open. Mind you, we have been streaming for a while. We started. Because normally I only fit in like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours at the most. This laptop tends to survive that. It's properly warm in here. Humid as well. No, it's been a bit of a mare, this one. It started off alright. Early in the week, I was doing quite well. And when I set that really good time the other night, after the laptop was misbehaving, I thought, oh, alright, we're sorted, we're on this. And then it's been absolutely terrible after. I haven't got anywhere near that lap time since it. Not even close. And we haven't even got any roulettes to open. How rubbish is that? Alright, let's see how badly our rating is. We must be right at the bottom of C now. Yeah, well, third in. Saying that, that's only 3 good races away from being at the top. It's Catalonia GP, no chicane in Group 3. So I'll probably go in the 911 for that next week. Let's have a quick look at it. Change the car. Group 3. 3. Oh, I've got no cars in this one, have I? Let's go and buy a Porsche. A Porsche. Yeah, screw through, just checking to buy the right one. I quite like the gold one. I'm gonna put my livery on it anyway. I think I've got it unlocked. It's just handy to get my collector level up a bit. Ah, excellent. So I can use my suit livery now. Right, let's see if I can... do I have it in my collection? It's in this, isn't it? G2 Auto. Driving gear. Suit livery 9. Okay. I thought I had it in my collection. Oh, okay. Why is it not showing that? I'm sure they used to show in there. not massively intuitive. We'll have a check, see if we've got it in the collection. Yeah, there it is. Alpine Star Suit number 1. I have it in my collection. Search. I shared it. Let's have a look. Got the Porsche. Porsche ready. Anyone know how you set the suit liveries up? Do you have to edit the livery and then load it in from there? That seems a bit weird. Not actually showing me anything. How weird's that? Can I do anything from there? Or is it in my profile? Page. It's my livery. I'm not going to report it, because it's me. It's open to friends, which is me, so I've got it. Do that as well. So why will it not let me set it to my... A bug. It's not giving me a menu or anything. Very weird. Who knows how to fix that? Give us a shout. I would have thought it'd let me do it from there. Yeah, it doesn't let me do anything from there though. Yeah, I wonder why it won't let me apply it. It's Alpine Stars #1, suit #1, which I've got. Weird. I'll mess with it next time. Never mind. Let's have a little look at the track. Oh, I haven't got it unlocked. Never mind. I'll have to do it next time because I've got it on the main account. We'll look at it tomorrow because it's the if we get a chance to get on tomorrow anyway. I will do some practice laps tomorrow anyway. See if we can set a time. But yeah, I think we'll wrap it up there. What a mess that's been. It was looking alright with the first couple of races. They were, you know, a bit dodgy, looking a bit promising. And they all went to crap. Although we came second in one, that looked okay. Then obviously laptop died, which didn't help because I had to quit out of the race. So that knackered my DR. And then that last race. Oh well, never mind. Only way's up, as they say. Hopefully next race should be better. Anyway, thanks a lot everyone who's popped along. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already, and consider subscribing if you've not done that. It's usually the racing's usually better than this. But anyway, thanks again. I will catch you next time. Until then, bye for now.